What's up, everyone? I'm still alive. I'm fighting off something nasty. I don't know if it's the Rona or just a really bad flu or something in between, but I'm on the mend and I'm getting back to normal. Feeling a lot better today. If you talked to me like 2-3 days ago, I was dead. I was on my way out. I was figuring out who was getting the Savannah and who was getting the hognose. It's like, alright, when I die, these are who are getting my snakes. Just kidding. No, but seriously, I did have a couple of those conversations. Anyway, I'm alive, and I didn't want to leave you all this week without something. But first off, I did need to say thank you for the shirts. See if I can do this whole backwards thing. Woo! I don't know. Still working? I don't know. Did that work, or did you just see my hairy elbow? I don't know. What the hell? Are you seeing it in the glass? I don't know how this works. Anyway, big shout out to Steven, MJ, and Desiree for the shirts. I also got the really sick Supreme style one that says Zoo Dreams on it. I love it. I'm a huge fan of these shirts, so really digging the shirts. So big shout out to you guys. Thanks for those. Yeah, I don't have the energy to do like a crazy edit or anything super epic this week, but I did have some bad news and some good news. The bad news started out with my adult male Amazon tree boa import passing away. Just kind of seemed like he took a gradual I'm going to bed for the last bed sort of thing. Like he just went down and was out for a few days, and that was it. He just kind of looked like he wanted to go and die. So that was really too bad. As some of you have seen, I'm also selling the other Amazon tree boas I have, so I'm just kind of moving on from the project and tightening my belt as far as what I'm keeping around here. But in his absence, the tub that I converted with the Specialty Enclosures Designed Draco portal here, I cleaned out, disinfected, and set up, and just in time for my Papuan python to clear quarantine after being in quarantine for several months. He's finally clear, so I disinfected it and reset it up, and I'm going to give you all a quick look at it, and then we'll take him out as well, and that'll be what I'm able to get for y'all this weekend. I'm a little tired. I'm not 100% yet, so this is the energy you're getting from me. I apologize. So let's take a look at Apollo, the Apodora papuana, also known as the Papuan python or a Papuan olive python. This is an imported male that I got at the beginning of the year from Dan Maliri, and he's been a flawless animal ever since, just like all of the animals that Dan has provided me over the years. So without further ado, let's take a look. So I went a little bit extra with this by putting plants in, but I figure, we'll make this dude comfortable. But anyway, this is the Draco portal, so you can see it's a one-panel glass. It was really easy to make. You can just tape it on, trace the inside line, cut it, pop a few holes in where it's marked. You can see it through the tub, so you can mark it, and then you just screw it in place with the screws provided. It's got these beautiful little stoppers, so the animal can't push the door open, and you can choose whichever way you want to open it. Nice one big pre-cut pane with the little sticker handles, and it's perfect. I wanted a humid tub, so I properly ventilated and limited the ventilation. I might even cut it up even more and add some screens, but it's heated under the back, and because it's plastic, it insulates very well. It holds the humidity well for this guy. If you think of, Papua New Guinea, it's a rather humid place. So he's got a good thermal gradient. The back being warmer and on the ground being the warmest, but he can go up and get you know, into the high 70s, low 80s, whereas he can stay in the mid to high 80s down here. So, but he's had a few sheds with me. He's been eaten every single time. He's an absolute doll of a snake. And now it's much more difficult to get him out than when it used to be. So let's just pause this and I'll grab him. Alright. So this is Apollo. This is my male poplin python. These things don't sit still when they're little, I'll tell you that. Ooh, hey buddy, where are you going? But the skin underneath the scales is black. Their bellies are like this blue, and then their sides are this two-tone dorsal to ventral side change where like darker on top, then side olive green, and then blue. It's really trippy. And then, if I can get him, their heads are this like slate color. Easy, champ. So you can see. And this guy is just a little baby. This is only a couple months old. These things get big. Like this dude will probably end up being 11, 12 feet at one point, maybe at his maximum. Maybe a little on the smaller side. But females can certainly reach, you know, 14 feet. This guy's, you know, only a few months old and he's already, you know, like 3.5 feet long. So, very docile, very gentle, but he's an import, and I had to put him through quarantine, make sure he was healthy, make sure he didn't have a crazy bacteria load or any parasites or any issues, and he was flawless, and ate for me perfectly the entire time, has never had any issues, sheds perfectly, and should give me a really good shot at trying to one day, you know, maybe like 7 or 10 years, try and produce these in captivity. So we'll see. But definitely going to need to grab a female very soon here and start the long wait of raising and acclimating them to my style of human care of these animals. So anyway, I'm going to go put this dude back, let him keep settling into his new digs, and yeah, that's Apollo, Apodora papuana. Anyway, hope you guys are staying safe, doing a better job of avoiding getting sick than I did, and yeah, it is what it is. Stay safe out there. Catch y'all next week.